Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to TradeSetup and the afternoon wrap for the 7th of October, Friday afternoon. Let's take a look at the action for the day on the ASX200. We'll also go through the S&P 500 coming into the payrolls tonight at 11:30. That data release, that's going to be a bit of action there in the US, so we'll take a look at a few levels there. We'll also look at the Aussie. We'll look at the Aussie for the action for the day and going into this evening, and also take a look at the Euro and the Pound, a bit of action in those markets, so we'll take a look at those. We can see here the 30-minute chart, the ASX200. We've just got a bit of an open view here. We can see that trend is up. We've got the higher highs and higher lows. The current higher low is holding it around the 54.45 mark. Now we did touch down to that rising support zone earlier today. We did a bit of massive washout actually from 5500, pushed really low. We took out a few lows at 54.55, and then we just bounced, and we're currently just trading back towards those lows coming into the close. We'll just pop it out a bit more. Yeah, so you can see that price action. We opened here and just banged straight down, hit that support. We took out a few levels on the way. This minor level here at 54.78 and again at 54.63, and sort of bounced most of the day and then just sold off. We'll see how that goes tonight. So obviously the payroll's out tonight, a bit of profit taking potentially, but it doesn't mean we can't hold this higher low here and push back up towards and through 5500. We'll just have to see what comes out tonight. Okay, and saying that, we'll look at the S&P here, 1 hour chart, S&P 500. We can see the price action here is holding this 2142 level, but it is looking a bit tentative. We've had those highs, that big sell-off, that bounce, sort of contractive action, and we push back up to 2179, and then we've touched down at this low, say 4 times now, 2142. So that needs to hold up for higher levels. Potentially we could easily break through 2164, and we are heading back up to 2179 and potentially 2192 and above. But we'll have to see those payrolls. So I think it'll be a bit quiet going into the payroll figures. If we just push that out a bit. So going into the payrolls, I wouldn't expect a lot of action, but I do sort of expect it's looking potentially like that could easily push through 2164 and just wash out a few traders there coming into the number, and then we'll have to see what that brings us. A good positive number. I'd expect that market just to jump up, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, looking at the Aussie dollar 1 hour chart here, the key factor has been that US strength, pushing that lower. If we can just drill back out here, we've got 7700 level, and we've got that lower high there around the 7690 or so, 7685, and that's been trending down since making those highs. Now we pushed through 7604, and we then took out that low at 75.90, and we're now down at some support at 75.66. Not major support, and we do have another one down at 75.32, so it could easily wash out down to those lows and back up again. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out tonight with the US numbers and the US dollar. Obviously, good number, more strength in the US dollar, and you expect this to continue coming down. It's held down at the moment, just that trend down is held down by about 75.90. So if we push back up through that zone, yeah, then we could contract, and this level potentially will hold at 75.66. Over to the euro. This is the 4 hourly chart, just giving us a bigger view. That is negative also, and we've got to pretty much at a key level here at 111.25. Has pushed through there, obviously overnight, but it is well into oversold territory. So does not mean that we can't hold this trend here, spike down, and then bounce back up. But again, yeah, I think that's a lot of this is depending on the US dollar strength and what happens there. A really weak number out in the US, it could be that the US dollar gets sold off. We might see a good bounce in the euro and obviously the Aussie as well. We'll take a look at the pound now. Okay, here is the 4 hourly chart also. We can see that got absolutely belted last night. It got through that 128.43 previously, and it's tried to sort of retest that, a minor retest, and then it's just really got sold off hard, really hard last night. You can see this is the move down after Brexit, and then we really haven't made back to too much ground. It's really had been bouncing back up around that 134.97 area. Traded a couple of times, retested that 128.49, went back up to that 34.79, but just as a really minor lower high there, and it's just been sold off since. So it's come down here and just washed out a few stops, a lot of stops on the daily chart. So if we just zoom in on that, really looking at this 4 hourly chart, there's no reason to be buying just here. All selling is very extended, got very extended last night, so we'll have to see what it plays out. I think that's gone more to do with the Brexit, the UK exit of the EU. But we'll have to see what happens there, and with the US numbers tonight, if that puts a bit more pressure on this. Anyway, that's it. Good luck tonight, and we'll speak to you on Monday. And don't forget, traders, you can go to our YouTube channel to subscribe. Just go to www.youtube.com/c/TradeSetup AU, and you can view all the uploaded videos we've taken so far.